your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We live it like this could be our final.
What are you doing?
Helming.
Where are we going?
We're going out onto the sea, and then we're going into the next river, which is
The next
called...
river. We're going to Osea Island. So the plan was to leave our berth in Ipswich, go down the River Orwell, which we're quite familiar with, out into the North Sea, hug the coast all the way around, and swing in at Blackwater, and then final berthing place was in the sort of Osea Island way. It's a passage I've done before on my coastal course, which was good, and a familiar one to start with. So we're going to anchor up for the night with our friends who are in a boat behind us. We're heading up the river, going out to sea.
Yeah, it's pretty cold, but we've just said if we can go out for a 7 to 8 hour sail, spend the night on anchor, and then come back tomorrow for another 7 hours and we're alive, I think that's quite cheap. We'll achieve something quite big.
And it's our longest passage to date.
Yeah. And I think if we can do this in minus temperatures, we'll be okay in the sunshine.
That's the plan.
Hence the balaclava.
Balaclava,
Pants,
full wet weather.
I've got a pair of leggings on, I've got joggers on, I've got my friend's ski trousers on, I've got 5 layers on the top, I've got woolen jumpers downstairs ready to layer on if I want to. Gloves, hats, everything. Hot
Sorted.
water bottle was made this morning as well. That's in the bed, ready for tonight, but if I get cold, I've got that as well. Soup for lunch. We've got our friends coming round for dinner. They're going to come over on their dinghy, aren't they?
They are.
What have we got for dinner, chef?
We've got some Iberico pork chops with some, I think we'll have mustard mash and some veg and a gravy. Jus.
Yeah, and we've got your famous...
Oh yeah, we've got chocolate fondants for dessert.
We've got them out of the freezer.
Spare from Christmas Day, which was convenient.
Yeah, we've got a yummy dinner tonight, which we're going to need.
So,
What are you doing, Captain?
doing our logbook.
Well done.
I always forget to do the logbook.
Yeah,
I've got to do the logbook.
yeah, get it done.
I never remember what to write in the logbook.
Very important. We have got our sail up. She's not doing anything at the moment, but she's up. Huh? Time out the river since we brought her home. The sun is definitely popping out now.
We are going to see the sea. Unfortunately, the wind is bang on the nose at the moment, so we can't sail. I don't really want to tack my way up here because there's big ships and
Yeah.
we've seen some seals.
Yeah, a couple of seals popping their heads up.
can't sail. A, there's no wind, and B, the wind is literally on my nose. Glassy, calm. It's quite glass. I mean, as glass as it's going to get, really. Anything to say? You enjoying yourself?
Yeah, it's a bit bumpy. Just I went down earlier. I went down and I bent down too much, and there was some big bumps, and it started to make me feel a bit. So I'm just trying to recover myself. So I just keep looking forward and looking out to the horizon, and I hope it'll sort me out. So yeah.
We're alright. We're
We're
just rounding a headland at the moment, and then we're going to turn around. I look like a nun. Christmas present.
Yeah.
Both got them.
Yeah.
Balaclavas.
Great.
Yeah, we just need to round this headland, and then we hopefully will be having a little bit of wind on our beam. Although there's still not much wind at all. It's currently reading true. If you can see that, it's backwards. It's 1.2 knots. 6 apparent. So I'm not sure, but hey ho, we continue. Do a little update. Charlie's gone down for a little rest, snooze. Still here. The fog is lifting a bit, which is good. We can see the land now. I don't know whether you can hear any of this because of the engine, but whatever. Yeah, unfortunately, it's literally all day long. The wind has just been bang on the nose, and if we were to tack, we want to get into this anchorage, as I believe we said earlier, because it's quite a very narrow little section that we need to anchor in, and I would like to do that in the daylight, or at least sunlight. So we are unfortunately motoring all the way for 6.5 hours now, but still it's been nice. Sea state's good, which is nice. It's not too bad. Charlie was feeling a bit ill earlier, but all good now. So yeah, there's not a lot to report really. I did try and sail a bit earlier, but it ended up needing to go so far off course that it would have took us probably another 10 hours to get in. So not going to be sensible, and especially in the thick fog. I'm enjoying myself though. Out at sea. Unfortunately, no sun. Hey ho. Any better now?
Yes.
Good. What was wrong?
I got too cold and I didn't recover quick enough from when I went down below and just felt really sicky. So I lay down. I feel back to my normal self and more alive.
What's happening right now?
Nothing. Apart from the fact we have got a bit more wind. The sea state is really calming now. And so yeah, we've picked up to about 6 knots. So we are getting in a little bit earlier than we were hoping, because we were going to get in the dark, which wouldn't have been very cool. So now we should get in line. Our friends are about a mile in front of us. They have got a bit of a faster boat.
They're much quicker, bigger
so,
engine. But we have got some sails up.
yeah.
We're motor sailing. And 5 knots. ETA says changing all the time, but we'll see. We've only got 8 miles left, so hopefully that will be alright.
morning and then drifted into thick, dense fog for the past 6 hours of motoring with no wind. At least we're coming into a very pretty little sunset behind the clouds, but it's changed the colour of the sky anyway. So we've just got to go around the corner now and then we'll be anchoring up. We'll see how that goes on low tide. Low tide, low water?
Very low water. We couldn't have passage planned this any worse, if I'm going to be completely honest. We've been punching tide the whole way, and we are going to arrive at this very shallow anchorage in low water. But at least if we get it wrong, it'll be alright, because the water's only getting higher. But we'll be okay, I think, and we couldn't really do it any other way, unfortunately, because otherwise we're getting there in the dark, and we're getting there till late tonight, so not been too bad though. Easy.
Oh, we've come proper out, haven't we?
Motor, yes.
7 hours of.
Had a bit of a trek.
5 knots, 6 knots.
So it's good. Big mud bank there.
Yeah. We're about 10 minutes away from our anchorage. Can't see it on film, but it's a full moon and it looks absolutely gorgeous. We are getting there, so
Nearly there.
nearly there. Just going over there.
So that concluded our first passage, which was not so much sailing but a success nonetheless. We navigated well and got there safely, and we ended up rafting up to Sleepy Shores because they've got a huge anchor. Had a lovely evening and got some rest, ready for the return journey.
So it's 6:30 in the morning. We've just woken up. We didn't officially go on anchor in the end. What did we do, Carl?
Hold on.
I said, what did we do? We didn't officially anchor up last night, did we?
We rafted, moored up, sort of rafted up against our friends. So when we got here, because the anchorage is tight, and he has got an anchor the size of a plough, instead of him having to get his dinghy down, because we haven't got a dinghy at the moment, we just said let's raft up. So we did that. We had a lovely evening, had drinks and bits and pieces at theirs, and then
hopped over onto our boat.
So we're currently semi-detached, or sort of a catamaran type thing. Now I'm knocking up some scrambled eggs, bit of toast,
with Marmite.
With Marmite for Charlie and some ketchup. Coffees and teas. Get ready.
Layer up. It's gonna. I mean, it sounds really sad, but I'm not cold, but I can see my breath in bed.
Yeah, it's gonna be. But hopefully we'll get. I need to check the weather now. We might have a little bit of wind, and it should be a downwind sail all the way back. We hope.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed.
Yeah. Heat has gone off. Yeah, hot shower at the marina when we get back, and then we'll head home, and that's our Sunday, and then get back, watch some TV, go to bed, wake up. It's Monday. Anyways, we'll see you out on the water. Bye-bye.
Well, good morning, world. Yes, another day, another beautiful anchorage. It's so nice waking up with no one around you. Although technically we have got someone literally right next door. We are sort of semi-detached, but it's been a very lovely, peaceful night. Woke up here, it's beautiful, there's nothing around, no people, just the birds, and we're at low water, which means once again we're going to be punching tide all the way up the river, then all the way back down again, but hey ho. 'tis what it is. We will we will update the sailing. Hoping for a bit of wind and less fog today, because it's getting a bit tedious not being able to see where you're going. But there we go, sailor's life. I'm just glad I don't look tired, dishevelled or anything. Pretty fresh.
Only ones around at this time on a Sunday morning. What do you think of that then, Captain?
That's alright, isn't it?
Yeah. We haven't got to do the anchor.
No, we haven't got to do the anchor.
we just unloosen the ropes and off we go.
We've had a nice berth free of charge, really.
Yeah.
Courtesy of Sleepy Shores here.
Yeah.
So happy days. You do all the hard work there. Get yourself sorted, mate. What on earth are you doing?
I'm putting my new lines on my tendons. I did splicing the other day, where you create your loop. We wanted new lines on our tendons, so I'm now putting them back on. We've got nice clean lines too. They all look like this. They're absolutely minging.
Excellent. Just heading downstream now. Out to the sea again. Looks like we're in for another foggy day, which is splendid. Got our dear friend Sleepy Shores behind us. Although I don't know how long that will last, because their boat is much quicker than ours. Boat cruising. We are doing 5.5 knots. However, punching in our ties are only doing 4.5. Happy days. So we have attempted a new sail plan, despite no wind, haven't we? We've got ourselves a little pole action. Yeah. Probably not done right at all, but we've got the jib poled out. Got myself a little preventer on the down here for the main. Now, for all of you non-sailors, a preventer is a little rope that you tie to stop this boom. Sorry, the camera works terrible. Basically, what can happen is this boom swings round if the wind changes and either knocks you out, knocks you overboard, or just breaks your boat to pieces. So having that on means we're safe. Safety first, always. And then we've got our little poled out jib here that, I don't know, I mean, it seems to have increased us like 0.3 knots, which every penny counts. So happy days. We shall see how this goes. Skip doing. Just making sure we're keeping course. Right, onwards. Quick question, what's happening?
Well, you've put your pole out on the jib.
Got my pole out.
Which seems to be working. We've now turned the engine off and we're doing 4 knots. So that's excellent news, isn't it?
We shall take it. Maybe I am a sailor. So this is fantastic news. We don't know where
No, we've lost our friends.
our friends have gone. They did try and raise their mainsail, but turned into the wind, and now the fog is here, so none of us can see where we're going again. But can you hear anything, dear? Is there anything that you can hear that's been on for the last 9 hours of us sailing? No engine.
You just hear the water lapping.
Just the water lapping. Peace. I just don't know, I'm resisting the urge to play. I'm just wondering whether we take the main down and whether that would just allow the jib to be a boost, or... So I think we're getting blanketed in a minute. Flapping about here. Do we go wing on wing?
Yeah, I think a wing on wing might be good. Because then you're not rocking it as much with the main, are you? But you're still using it. It's dropping a bit more.
Right, onwards. Quick update. I don't know if you can see what's behind me. Sort of the sun. Hey? What's happening?
We just had lunch. I made a pea and cauliflower soup with some chicken in. So we just had that. I don't even know what the time is. I'm sure it's lunchtime.
10 to 1.
Ah, yeah. So we just had that.
Had that. And we can see the crane, so we're not far.
It's a lot warmer now.
Yeah, it's much better.
It's not as cold as yesterday. Haven't got any gloves on at the minute.
And we've been smooth sailing all the way. We hit 8 knots at one point. I think a nice little bit of current has been helping us out tremendously, which is good.
You've been riding the waves.
We have, and we've been riding had a following sea, a very small one. I'd probably say a 1 foot swell hardly tidal waves, but it's been amazing. No motoring today, which is good. That's what we like. So our ETA back in Marina is about, well, it's changing obviously every second as it does with these things, but I reckon about 3 o'clock, saying 4 at the minute, but keeps going up and down. Happy days. What's happening, Skip? Give us an update.
Well, we're giving some amazing sailing. We're doing like 7 knots. It's pretty powerful, but it's really lovely now. Our sort of sailing. Good amount of wind, sun shining. Temperature's definitely so much better today because of the sun. Yeah.
Perfecto.
It is perfect. Yeah. Nice way to end the weekend, I think.
Absolutely.
On a high now. So, yeah. Monday tomorrow.
Monday.
Back to it.
Back to work.
Had a great weekend.
Still
We've learnt lots again. I think that's the main thing. Every time you come out, it's different every single time. You learn something different every time. You learn something else about your boat. Yeah.
super. Lots. She's great. So we made our way down the river and back to our marina and berth successfully, and that concluded our passage. It was a wonderful first passage, a safe one, which is what we mainly asked for. We learned an awful lot and can't wait to do it again. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, share, all the jazz. Click the buttons, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time.